Hello my friends, welcome to another video. Finally, the time has come for me to give you my full user review about the Huawei Mate 9. I've been owning this device for about 6 weeks, so it was plenty time for me to use this device and to see how it behaves, how good it is, the performance that it has, and so on. So I think I'm ready to give you my full honest user, or better said real user review, because you know that out there you can find a lot of reviews, but most of them are made by tech sites or tech magazines. So let's start with design and build quality. And in terms of design and build quality, I do like this device a lot. I've seen a lot of videos and a lot of reviews complaining about the design of the Huawei Mate 9. They were saying that this is a boring design and whatnot. To be honest with you, I really like the design language of the Huawei Mate 9, and the build quality is absolutely phenomenal. If you ask me, this phone is made out of aluminum, the 7000 series, and everything is so well blended and so well put together that this device truly screams premium. So, as you can see, we have a fingerprint scanner, which in my honest opinion is the best on the market. You have a lot of gestures. You can scroll throughout your photos, you can scroll down to your notification tray, you can take pictures, you can take calls, you can end calls, you can mute alarms and so on with the gestures that are built in with the fingerprint sensor. Also on the back we have the camera, the Leica camera, which is a dual lens setup. We have a 12 megapixel RGB sensor right here, and above we have the 20 megapixel monochrome sensor. We have a dual LED flash, and also we have laser autofocus. Also built in we have optical image stabilization, and this is the first device that Huawei made capable of recording 4K videos. And also we have 4 directional microphones built in the device, which give you the best stereo recording in videos. It's simply amazing if you ask me. On the front, of course, we have the 5.9 inches display, which is 1080p in resolution, but I have to say that the display is simply amazing. If you put it together to a 2K display, you won't notice any difference in terms of PPI, so I have no issues because of the resolution. Also, you have the earpiece, the built-in ambient light sensor, and also the front facing camera, the selfie camera, which has an 8 megapixel sensor capable of 1080p video recording. On the bottom you have the USB Type-C port. You also have one of the speakers. This one is not a speaker, it's just for design if you want, but it holds 2 microphones, which help you to get that amazing stereo sound in video recording. On top we have the 3.5 headphone millimeter jack, and also kudos to Huawei, we get an IR port that enables you to control all your appliances in the house with this device, and you can use your device as a remote control. Inside we have 64 gigabytes of internal storage, out of which the user gets about 53 gigabytes. You also get 4 gigabytes of RAM, and you get a very, very powerful combo in terms of CPU and GPU. You get the homebrewed Kirin 960, which is an octa-core CPU, and this is a novelty on the market because it's the first CPU on the market to support 4 ARM Cortex A73 clocked at 2.36 gigahertz, and also 4 ARM Cortex A53 for the easier tasks if you want. And also the GPU is the Mali G71, which is an octa-core GPU, and this GPU will be most probably used in the upcoming Samsung devices such as the S8 or the Note 8. So this combination between the CPU and the GPU ensures that this device has a stellar performance. If we are talking about synthetic benchmarks such as, I don't know, Antutu, Quadrant, Geekbench 4, this device simply smashes those benchmarks. In Geekbench 4, for example, it beats easily the iPhone 7 Plus and everything else on the market in terms of multi-core tasks. It gets an average score of 6100 in Geekbench 4. Also, inside we have a 4000 milliamp hour battery, which provides an amazing battery life. I dare to say this is the best device in terms of battery life. This device also supports quick charging, Huawei's own implementation, which ensures you that this device will charge from 0 to 60 in 30 minutes, and it will fully charge in 1 hour and a half. I've seen a lot of reviews stating that this device needs 2 hours and a half to fully charge from 0 to 100. I don't know why, but in my case it fully charges from 0 to 100 in 1 hour and a half. So I don't know how they get those times. I'm not doing anything special. It is what it is. 0 to 100, 1 hour and a half. So I don't know why everyone else is saying that it needs 2 hours and a half. It doesn't have wireless charging, which I never used on Samsung devices, so I don't miss it. And because this battery is so big and it charges so fast and it provides you with an amazing amount of usage time, I actually don't need wireless charging. So this battery usually gives me about 9 to 10 hours of screen on time on a single charge, and I normally get at least 2 days of medium to intense usage with my type of usage. I have to remind this in every video. I have a different type of usage than others. So I use my device a lot for web browsing, for social media, for YouTube videos, taking pictures, taking a lot of videos and so on. And that's why probably I get better times than everyone else, mainly because I don't play a lot of games on my devices. If I want to game, then I'm just gonna plug in my Xbox One and I'm gonna start playing a game, but not on a device, on a mobile device such as a smartphone. So battery life is amazing for me. Pretty much everyone else out there says the same thing, but as I said, with my specific usage I get at least 2 days of usage with one single charge. The iPhone 7 Plus was giving me roughly the same times, but compared to the Huawei Mate 9, I have to say that the Mate 9 behaves a lot better than the iPhone 7 Plus in terms of battery life. Also, standby times are excellent on the Mate 9, and I have no issues in terms of battery. Also, this device doesn't overheat, no matter what you throw at it. Games, powerful tasks and so on, this device will not overheat, which is incredible considering the fact that this is a metal phone and it has some very powerful CPU and GPU inside. Also, in terms of audio quality, what can I say? The earpiece is fantastic, I have no issues, it's loud and clear, very good sound. Same goes for the output. The sound that this device reproduces through the loudspeakers is very powerful, it's very good, and makes the whole multimedia experience very, very enjoyable. I would say still that in this department, the HTC 10 and the iPhone 7 Plus, which uses the same solution, such as the Mate 9, have a little more bass on the output, but nonetheless, I do enjoy the whole sound experience on the Huawei Mate 9. My biggest problem, though, in terms of sound and audio, is when you plug in a pair of headphones, and I usually use good headphones made by good companies such as Sennheiser, and I feel that something is missing from the audio output, considering that this device has a built-in DAC, and I was expecting more in terms of audio quality when using headphones. Still, in this department, I do believe that Sony devices and the iPhone 7 Plus does a better job than the Huawei Mate 9. I just feel that every time that I use a pair of headphones, something is missing from the audio output, and this is considering the fact that it has a built-in DAC inside. So this is my biggest problem in terms of audio quality. Another thing that I don't like is the fact that whenever I'm on a call, if I touch with my pinky, with my little finger, because this is the position that I usually hold my device when I'm talking, so this happens a lot. Whenever my finger touches this area right here, there's a sound, I don't know, that gets in the audio. It's very disturbing, and this is not a software problem. Unfortunately, I think that this is a hardware problem. Another thing that I don't like is the fact that it lacks IP68 certification, because I usually take my device to the pool, especially in the summer, and I like to take a lot of pictures and videos underwater. So I would have liked for Huawei to start implementing some IP68 certification, dust-proof and waterproof, or water resistive if you want, just like the iPhone 7 Plus or any other flagship device out there on the market. But what can I say? It's their decision. I'm more than happy to use the device on land, and I have no issues so far. What can I say? The camera experience is another great bonus for this device if you want. As I said, this is a partnership between Huawei and Leica, and this is the 2.0 version of their partnership, and I have to say that I'm honestly impressed with the results of this camera, although sometimes they are a bit inconsistent if you want. The camera experience is very complex. It needs a bit of time to get used to it, to figure out all the settings and everything that you can do with this camera. But once that you manage this, the whole experience is excellent. I have to say that I'm honestly impressed with the results, both in video and in photos. And I have to say that the possibilities to fiddle with all the settings, with all the modes that this camera gives you are very impressive, and far better than anything that I've already tried on the market, no matter it was a Samsung device, iPhone, Sony, and so on. So very good experience in terms of camera, but as I said, sometimes it may be inconsistent. I do love the low light capabilities of this device. I love the wide aperture mode, which basically is the same thing as portrait mode on the iPhone 7 Plus. But in my honest opinion, I do consider that Huawei does a better job with this mode, basically because it enables you to play a lot more with the aperture in post-processing. So with the iPhone 7 Plus, you don't get this option. Great camera experience, as I said, and I do enjoy taking a lot of pictures and a lot of videos with this device. I also forgot to mention that this device is a dual SIM device, so you can pop in two nano SIMs, or you can simply put in a nano SIM and a micro SD card, as this device supports up to 256 gigabytes of memory, of micro SD memory if you want. The fingerprint sensor is amazing, as I said. It has a lot of features. It enables you to use the device and the fingerprint sensor a lot better than on other devices. This pretty much does it for this video, guys, because I don't really want to make a very long video. I've already made a lot of videos about the Huawei Mate 9, so you can check them in the description of this video. Or if you want, you can simply go to my channel and check out all the videos that I made about the Huawei Mate 9. I don't want to bore you too much with me repeating the same things that I've already said in other videos. From a consumer perspective, I love this device. To me, it feels, and it is actually, the best Android device that I ever used so far, and I did use a lot of Android devices. So I honestly feel that this is the best that Android has to offer right now on the market. Of course, the new devices with Snapdragon 835 will come to the market very soon, but until then, this one, in my honest opinion, is the big daddy of all Android devices available right now on the market, and you can purchase them. I have a lot of, how should I say it, satisfaction, if you want. I get a lot of satisfaction by using this device. I'm very impressed with the details that Huawei implemented into this device, the attention to details when they build this device, everything that this smartphone is capable to give you back in terms of performance, in terms of battery life, in terms of camera experience and camera results. I would dare to say even in audio, but as I said, I do feel a bit let down in the audio department when using headphones. The screen ratio is amazing, and the size of this device is amazing, considering that it sports such a big display, a 5.9-inch display in the same footprint as the iPhone 7 Plus. So kudos to Huawei. The bezels are basically invisible if you want, and also the chins are very small. So in terms of design, I do love this device a lot. I get a lot of satisfaction in using this device. I'm more than happy with the Huawei Mate 9, and I do feel that in terms of price, this device deserves every single penny that you get to pay for it. I paid for mine roughly 700 euros when I bought it in December, So I do consider that it's a good investment, if you ask me, and it does a lot of satisfaction to the consumer. My honest opinion is that if you are looking for a device like this with a huge screen, with a huge battery, with a very good camera, and with excellent build quality and design, you should go out and get the Huawei Mate 9. Trust me, you won't regret it. I actually have no regrets. This has been my user review after using the Huawei Mate 9 for 1.5 months. Thank you for watching, see you in the next one, and until then, as always my friends, be safe, be good, peace.